Hello everyone and welcome back to another catch up at Kath's. I know it looks a bit different in the background, but just imagine we're there. This week I've got a lovely cup of coffee to eat. Of course I did have a meal planned. Last night me and Alex had a takeaway, Papa John's, and I thought I'll just have that the next day, but it's early in the morning and I just can't face it. Can't face having pizza and garlic bread at like 8 a.m. So sorry everyone, but we've got a lovely cup of coffee. It's a Beanie's coffee. It's toffee flavoured, so it's a bit different, I suppose. But we've got lots of things to go over with EastEnders this week, so let's get going, shall we? I mean, the first bit of news I would like to talk about is this headline right here. Harry Redknapp close to landing an EastEnders part after bosses wowed by charm. I mean, none of this is confirmed or anything. It's a bit like an insider has said, and Harry Redknapp has said, I'd liked a part on EastEnders. But yeah, let's hope not, eh? Is there any need for this? I don't think there is. Not needed, not wanted. Sorry, Harry, you're rich enough as it is. Just retire. Anyway, so let's begin with EastEnders, because obviously this week we saw the end of Max Branning forever.
Work it off later.
Ooh. Work it off later. I do worry for Kush. I feel he is going to die. So how did everyone feel about Max Branning's ending this week?
Look out, Wally.
How he's like in love with Linda still. It's all a bit
No, I'm just
a bit odd.
Hard feeling.
I don't understand why Max thinks that getting the Vic back will make Linda then leave with him. It's really weird. I love how Suki's supermarket is like flopping every episode.
Don't tell her, have you?
Doesn't even have
I only said
cereal.
about Mick because I was worried what you might do.
No, well, that's why she's with him.
Why does he
Sorry
think
for it.
getting the Vic back will
Serious,
make
Max.
Mick happy? Like no one even knows if Mick wants it. Forgot this all happened this week as well. Quite a lot happened this week, very quickly, because we had the like Kat and Phil stuff, which was interesting, wasn't it? Like it just came out of nowhere because Phil like wanted to get back with Sharon, and he was going to turn up, and then Kat turns up to interrupt their date, and it's like it goes from like, is Kat flirting with him here?
For the foot spa I ain't got.
Something a bit off with Jesse's performance in this scene. I thought it was all a bit
It's going to be in about a month.
dodgy.
So booking flights.
A month? Why is it going to take a month to book a flight? I thought she was going like last week before.
Working earlier or...
And I can't be bothered to talk about Lucas. It is just pathetic. So I'm just going to skip over him.
We could go out and all like Bender. No,
Who did Peter's hair?
Swap some things about.
Are hair and makeup back in the studio
Yeah, I
yet,
think
or
I
is
can make it work.
Dale doing that himself?
Fine. Fine, alright, but just friends.
I'll get the drinks in.
Why have they put Ash with a man like straight away? Here's a USB stick. Don't look.
Beer?
Kids are upstairs.
Jack, the worst police detective in the world.
Go straight up.
Why did he hide the USB stick in the kitchen as well? It's really weird. Why not in his bedroom in like his underwear drawer? 60, white, phone number, mobile number, 55 Wolf. Lovely picture of Phil, an old picture of Phil, isn't it? Philip James Mitchell. Other names, Phil. I hate how they've made Sharon like desperate to have Phil back as well. It's like, I'm a Watts again, and it's like she's just being another doormat for another year.
Just where Jenny used
Phil
to
got his
hide.
clothes on quick, didn't he?
Where Grant used to hide.
I mean, obviously we knew what was going on behind the scenes here, the reveal of the century. As much as I hate this storyline, this was like quite a fun reveal. It reminded me of when Kathy was hiding in there when she was back from the dead. Is that Ben's overalls, do you think, or Keanu's?
Peter?
I mean, this is where the filth began. I don't know who wrote this episode, but Dale Hudson was literally topless throughout 95% of it.
Just split up with Ikra.
Relax.
Ikra's hardly a frumpy stay-at-home wife, is she? She's like a businesswoman with a business degree. Hello.
That's you, is it? She's not
Peter's
shallow
the
as you might think.
frumpy
She's,
one.
she's...
Let's just fast forward to the this.
What are you doing? Oh, you
What are you doing?
You,
The actress who plays Ash posted a really sweet thing on Instagram, actually, saying when she was younger, she used to watch EastEnders, and Stacey was her favourite character. And she was really happy with this scene because she got to actually act with Lacey Turner.
ask you what your superpower is. Getting arrested. Look.
Oh, Peter's hung, is he? Even Stacey's impressed, and she's, you know, she's been round the square a few times.
Quite impressive. Purely from
Quite
the
impressive.
point of view. Oh, well, considering it's quite cold out.
Considering it's cold out, bless him. Do you think he's hearing any of this poor Peter?
Don't be shy.
I love this. It's so funny when he like falls over as well.
Smile, Peter. You've been live stream.
This scene does go on for like 20 seconds too long, I feel.
Peter.
The princess made her wish.
He's dead. And all of Ruby's secrets are spilling out, aren't they? Ikra's planning it, Kush is planning it, Stacey's planning it.
It's chaos here today. Saf, Joe, and
Chaos here
Tony
today.
Collins.
She's like really calm and just
I'm going
standing
to
there
give you
doing
something
nothing.
For the pain, Peter.
Since when do you care what people think?
Why is the nurses not wearing any like mask or anything? It's so stupid.
Not a lot of people get me.
No one
Let me
gets
take
you,
her out
Peter,
of a
because you have no
proper bag.
character. You've been literally recast 5
Show you
times and there's still no
Show you
character.
what it's like to be winding
Apart
up
from
and
his
keep
chest.
real.
Let's see how you
Peter
feel
Bill's
when
chest
someone
hair is his
has
main
been
character
drunk
trait.
and high.
Poor Ash, she gets suspended because she ends up giving Peter some morphine. Here we go, the two 50-year-old women acting like school children. The school bully, Phil.
Yeah? Well, I ain't finished yet. You can shove your girl power.
Why does Kat want Phil so much? She's literally just been bedding Kush for like 2 years. And then it's like,
I'm ready for round 2 when you are.
11 years
She's a bit
since
of a
Bradley
mum, isn't
died.
I can see a little bit of Bradley in there too, actually. The eyes.
Really?
Yeah, look. I'll show you.
And this photo. So nice that Lacey and Jake got some scenes together before he left. It's like his last link on that square, really, because the one with Linda is just literally ridiculous.
We haven't done anything.
I would just let him go to prison,
To kill a
Sharon.
man. That's attempted murder. Now, even in front of a lenient judge, you won't be seeing
How
that until he's
dare
at least a teenager.
You tried to kill a man, Phil.
Like I said, I'll take my chances. If you don't mind, I've got chocolate to eat.
If you don't sell,
I've got more important things. I've got chocolate to eat. It's so stupid that the Carters are back in the Vic. It's literally like the last year and a half just didn't happen.
that's down to her, isn't it?
And back to
It's
normal.
not our problem.
Is Linda not an alcoholic anymore then, or
I can't
what?
force you to do it now.
Oh, they've done Max so dirty with this bloody leaving storyline.
What's best for her? Yeah, and best for you.
He's been on the show for 15 years, barely interacted with the Carters, and like this is his end.
Talk to her. Pity.
Max literally like flew through the air like 2 meters then. Oh, shut up.
This is
I
too
mean,
much.
Stacey's locked Ruby in the room, isn't she? She's like piss in a bucket.
We both know you're a liar. You have lied
Kush
about
is like,
everything else.
should
So
I
why not
leave?
lie?
Look away. How sweet is toddler Abby? She's like the sweetest actress on the show ever. She's like the happiest baby. Normally, like babies and toddlers are like always crying and miserable on the show.
This is our day together.
She's like, no, I'm loving it.
It's got
I'm a massive Rainy fan.
pretty cold out there.
I love how characters can just like leave, like in literally like half an hour.
Why the change of heart?
Sharon's willing to sell for a reasonable price. Obviously, we haven't seen Sharon say this. Last we saw of Sharon was she was like, nah,
She wasn't interested.
it's my pup. So is Phil lying?
Do you want it?
Or are they just like not even bothering to film Letitia?
Nick?
Why ain't Sharon here asking us herself?
It's over the Vic now. Putting some bubbly on ice. We interested?
Bubbly on ice. What, for Mick and Linda? I hope it's alcohol free. Sharon's really rubbing it into Linda's face. Here's some champagne.
I'm gonna go to Martin and I'm gonna tell him everything. Every single
No, you
thing
piss in that
he's
bucket.
done.
Nah.
I'm giving this.
This is the cutest scene of the year. Not Stacey. She's just found out that Ruby actually is in fact pregnant, which surprised Ruby just as much. This is like the sweetest thing ever when toddler Abby is like pulling her like suitcase with her. Why is it so sweet? I don't know, but it is. And this is coming from a person who hates children. Oh, good. It's lucky London's so dirty it didn't get cleaned up. Like the only bit of litter in the whole of the set.
You going somewhere?
Oh, Max's last scene is with Stace. It looks like Christmas lights are still up, doesn't it, with the Vic garden. I wonder where Max is going. He's probably going to New Zealand with Lauren, isn't he, I guess? I mean, Max does have one last, like, nice moment, doesn't he? Because he leaves Abby with Stuart and Rainey full time, so... And this was really sweet, where Rainey said she didn't want to have an argument in front of her because Abby doesn't like arguing.
Yeah.
So lucky to have Tanya Franks, like, for 3 years. Normally she's only there for a few months. I hope they use her and Stuart more now that they've got Abby full time. Why is the
Freezing.
child so
Where's
sweet?
Max? Where's Grandad? Oh, come on then.
Rainey in a wig there.
Come on, darling.
Julia's theme. He said one last goodbye to Abby's. Last link to his daughter. I mean, obviously I can't play this clip for too long because the video will get blocked worldwide because of Julia's theme. But let's just pause it before I get blocked, actually. Thank God they used Julia's theme. Like, at least... Okay, awful exit for Max, but this last, like, 30 seconds, they've used the Julia's theme. First time in, 2 years, I think? So, I approve. Well done, EastEnders. I don't approve of you hiring Harry Redknapp, but, yeah... Very nice, some touching moments. I really enjoyed the bits with like Ruby and Stacey where she had to wee in a bucket and stuff and found out she was pregnant. Peter topless is what it is. And yeah, goodbye Jake Wood, 15 years. So I wonder if we'll ever see him again or not. He seems quite definite that that's his end. So we'll see. Maybe when Jacqueline Joss is ready to come back as Lauren, we might see Max come back with her too. But there you go. That was your catch up. Sorry there was no food this week. I just couldn't face takeaway pizza at 8 in the morning. But you know, we had a little brew together, a little catch up. So let me know what you thought of this week's episodes of EastEnders, and I will see you again next week.